Hello Toronto, I'm here today with Andy and Lance from Embody Fitness, which is just down the street from us at Avenue in Eglinton. Today we have a special treat for you. We are doing chalk and squats. We are going to start off making an amazing recipe. It's healthy chocolate, and then we're going to roll into the exercise. So guys, why don't you tell me a little bit about why this chocolate is so amazing?
Well, chocolate, I decided a while ago that I am addicted to chocolate, and I grew up on chocolate, and I'm conditioned to eat chocolate, and it's like a big treat for me. And I got to eating healthy, and I was like, you know what? I want some healthy chocolate. I want to know what's inside my chocolate. And so I came across this recipe, and it's amazing. It's just simple, few ingredients that you put together, and you can have all kinds of different variations of it. Today we're doing coconut and cashew.
Alright, so what do we have as ingredients here?
So we got some cashews and we've got some coconut that we're going to add in later. We're going to start off with cocoa butter. In fact, right now I'm going to put that right into this nice pan. You can use a double boiler, or I just use this like really nice cast iron or steel all-clad pan.
It's on a low heat. I already see it starting to melt because you don't want it to burn, right?
But it melts right away. Yeah, exactly. So you want to
really
kind of melt that down. And then we're going to add in, next we're going to add in this cacao powder. And we use like a Bulletproof brand. I love it. It's upgraded chocolate powder. What we're going to do also, and I'm going to do that right now, is we're going to take this, and this is xyla. So this is your sweetener. So you can add as much of this as you want. We're going to go with a 1/4 cup today. And the trick with this, and we use xyla as opposed to sugar because this is a naturally occurring hardwood tree sugar, and it doesn't create as much of an insulin response, but it's still, you get the really nice flavor from xyla. The trick with this is to grind it down so it's a nice consistency. So we're going to just use this coffee grinder over here. We're going to pop it in. Okay, so grind that down. We got to add that in. Oh, that's really
fine.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to add in cocoa powder. So 2 cups, we've got a cup of cocoa butter, cacao butter, and 2 cups of chocolate powder, and just like right in there, just like that.
Still on low heat, obviously.
Still on low heat, and just trick is just like constant stirring. Just get that all working together. So Lance is going to drop that sugar right in there, and then the other thing we're going to add in is a little MCT brain octane. This is a medium chain triglyceride. It's called brain octane oil. And so this is basically coconut oil. It's modified a little bit, doesn't have any taste or smell, and it's really a great fat. It's a really healthy fat. Promotes good brain health, promotes...
and that's why you're adding that in, I would imagine, because I don't think you would really need to add this in for any other reason,
No,
right?
it actually helps the consistency of the chocolate as well. Yeah.
So
we're just going to do a couple of tablespoons.
Oh, it's coming together really nicely now. It's looking good.
Stir that up. Yeah, it's... Like, this is the quickest and easiest chocolate that you'll ever make.
And you were telling me earlier that you add many different things to it. So today's the cashew and the...
Cashews and coconut. Yeah, I've done ginger, done almonds, orange zest, lemon zest. There's all kinds of different things. And all you have to do is we're going to drop them right in. Chopped up a few cashews. Sprinkle in a little...
I can't believe how nicely that melted, how easily that melted together.
Yeah, and then the trick is obviously not to overheat it. Doing a great job stirring.
Oh, thank you.
And
done this a few times.
Yeah,
there you go, passing the torch to you.
Yeah, as soon as it looks like a really good consistency, all the butter is melted, so really that's all we need to do. And then we're going to take it and we're just going to pour it into our containers, and you can pour whatever thickness you want for your chocolate. So, that's like a pretty nice little chocolate bar. We're going to let it cool, and Lance is going to show you how to do a squat. That's one of our other favorite things.
All right, so now we're squatting. So I've never been a fitness model before, so hopefully this works out okay. So why squat?
So all exercise, in our view, at Embody is good exercise, right? And squat just happens to be another exercise.
Okay.
So, you know, are we saying that squat is the only thing? No, absolutely not. But it's a great thing that you can do.
I guess squatting is easy because you can do it really anywhere, at any time, with or without weights, deeper, higher, like.
That's right.
Right, okay.
Yeah, and it's quite versatile, and we do it in everything that we do anyway. Sitting down on a chair, standing up from a chair. You know, bending down to get onto a couch, coming up. So all of it's available to, you know, everyday people.
Okay.
So yeah, so hence why we thought squat would be a good idea.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. So one of the things that we want to acknowledge about squatting is that it's fairly unique to the individual. And for the sake of this video, we're not going to go into the uniquities of each of us individually, but you know, things to think about are your dimensions, what comes easy against what comes hard. Right, so let me explain what that means. If I can have you turn and face the wall over here. All right, place your hands across your chest and go through a squat fairly naturally. Excellent. And go. So it seemed to come pretty easy to me. Right, did you find that easy?
Yeah, that was alright.
Excellent. So I'm with that. I'm like, yeah, let's stay on the easy side, the one that you do naturally.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and do maybe 5 of those squats for me. All right, you'll notice that when Tara squats, her hips go back, her knees come forward a little bit, the body stays fairly consistent through the trunk. So I would term that as a great squat for her. All right, but hey, bonus points. So
I'm earning my chocolate.
Exactly. We need some energy after this. But the thing about this is what makes it effective, and one of the things that makes squatting effective is often the challenge. So we'll talk to how to create challenges within a squatting motion. So first thing I'd get you to do, we just did 5 reps there before, and it took maybe 10 seconds. I'd like you to do 5 reps again, but take 20 seconds. Slow down.
So go slower.
Yeah, slowly, good. So one of the things that we can manipulate here with squatting, or any exercise for that matter, is the time it takes to execute it. So again, we're using 5 reps as our little sample size, but as Tara moves a bit slower, she's loaded for a longer period of time. So hence, we get a little bit more work out of the squat. Alright, and again, there's no weight here, just her body weight. How did that feel?
Harder.
Okay, cool. Can you go down and this time hold your bottom position? So go ahead and squat down, hold there. Alright, so now we've asked Tara to stop completely, and so in a way she's taking a break. Does it feel like a break?
No.
Oh.
It's way harder.
It feels harder. Okay, so here's an option within the squat that we can use a static position, isometric, to create a sort of a response. All right, and that might be useful in an option with squat. Go ahead and come on up.
Can I shake it out?
Got a little feeling in the muscles?
Now, I feel like sometimes the longer you do things, you get sloppier. Right?
Yeah.
So when you know when to stop?
That's a great question. I think probably I'll answer it by saying when you feel out of control.
Okay.
So go ahead and come down. So we're going to use a bit of an example, an extended example here.
Okay.
Tara will go down to squat and hold there. All right. So you're holding in this position, and you're going to have to communicate with me right now about your experience, your sensations, the way in which you feel it. So it looks to me you're pretty steady and static, and so she's holding this position well. It's a strong position, but there's something about isometrics that create diminishing returns. So although she's static and staying here, it's getting harder, and she's putting in more effort. And this is what the
I don't want to give up for the video.
Yeah, it's starting to get harder, right? So her pigments,
can I come up now?
Her pigments changing colour. She's starting to challenge now. She'll be dropping a little bit as we watch this. So go ahead and come on up now. Excellent. So as she started to drop and as she started to change colour, to answer your question, Tara, I would say that would be the point where you might want to stop.
Okay.
Come back up, take a little rest, and then of course exercise has something about repetition in it. So we have to repeat.
So I got to do it again.
You got to do it.
How many times do I have to do this?
Well, we're doing our set of 5 today, so hold there.
I got to hold 5 of these?
Well, maybe we'll do a smaller sample. We'll do 3. Excellent. Okay, so again, now I might introduce something else here that as you're staying low, I'd like you to sort of push up towards my hand a little bit. Yeah, hold there. You keep doing that. So you're not sitting down in it, you're still actively
you're just incrementally using different muscles.
Yeah, hold there. Keep trying to touch my hand. Yeah, there we are. And so now this is an active isometric. She's not diminishing, she's sort of trying to increase. Okay, go ahead and come up.
All right.
Well done. Excellent.
So we made this one earlier. Actually, Lance made this one earlier. He didn't chop up the nuts, so mine's actually probably going to be a little bit better. But we're going to, it's set, and we're just going to chop off a few pieces, and like, you know, she's earned some chocolate. So it's easy, just like a little cheese knife, break off a few pieces. One for the cameraman.
It's going to be so good. All right.
Try that.
Oh, that's good. That is delicious. I deserve that. Coconut, you put coconut in that one too.
Yeah, same recipe, just not chopped nuts so much.
Awesome. That's great, guys. Well, thanks a lot for today. Thanks for teaching us that. Thanks for teaching us the squats. We're going to put the video up online, and we're going to put the email addresses. If you have any questions, shoot any of us an email, and come and see us at the Healthy Butcher. All the ingredients are available there, and go on down to Embody and get some exercise in. Cheers.